Hello everyone, welcome back to Starmade, where today we will be beginning construction on the carrier, which I finally had some inspiration for. So I'm on my mining ship right now because I just got I went mining for a little bit and grabbed a bunch of ore. I think did I already put it in the... I'm trying to remember if I put it in the capsule thing. I'll go to this the station and we'll find out. Because I needed a bunch of verticine. I wish you could move faster or like sprint in this game when you're in gravity, because otherwise there's no point in actually walking around the station on foot. Anyway. So, wait, I'm so confused. Oh, it's in my hotbar, in my inventory, not my cargo. There we go. Alright. So we have a bunch more of that, so I can make more hull. I started producing hull that I needed. Where was it? Black standard armor. Where is that going? Because I've definitely made more than that. Ah, there it is. And orange standard armor, because I've decided on a new theme for my combat fleet. Oh, and you can see I updated the shipyard. Looks a little better now. And it's also way bigger. So, anyways, I came up with a new idea. And that is that I'm going to theme this one after like the Greek gods. And I thought that would be an interesting theme. Whoops. An interesting theme for a fleet. So the first one I was going to build is the carrier, and that was going to be the Hades version. So, let's see, I have Hades class carrier. How do I edit? Oh, there. I have completely forgotten. It's been a while since I played. I am in edit design, so why? Oh, I need to turn cargo off. Okay, I was a little lost there, but that's fine. So, I was going to theme it with black and orange standard armor, because, you know, it's Hades. So this would be like the underworld theme. I was thinking black and red, but I don't know if I'm a fan of black and red. Actually, what does red standard armor look like? Yeah, I don't know if I like it. I kind of prefer that as a concept. Of course, I could try for a lot of the detailing, like these Matisse crystals or Sintier, because that's the red and the orange equivalents. Again, I kind of just prefer the orange over the red as a complement to the black. Well, I guess that'll work. I forgot about these. Do these still work? Well, you can't place them on a ship. It's like how you used to build elevators, where you could just do that and then you hit it and it would spawn an elevator thing under you that would just slide you up, push you up. It's kind of weird, but it worked, I guess. Okay. Well, yeah, I guess I'll get to work on this. I had a cool concept I could try to show you. I'll build the outline and I'll show you. Basically, though, the core room is going to be a bit lower than the actual bridge. I wanted to, for my designs here on out, I wanted to sort of make them more like, I guess not necessarily RP, because I don't use them in that way, but to have those things on them, like, you know, bunk rooms and cargo bays and stuff that might not necessarily be actually used. Just as sort of a aesthetic feature for the ship, I think it would be nice to have those actually on the ship. What I'm gonna do, I'm gonna do something like this. Alright, well, I will try to give you a general idea of how this will look in a second here. Okay, so I built a core room. And then I guess I can get rid of some of these excess blocks that I don't necessarily need, because this will be deep in the ship, so I don't need to like fill out all the corners to make sure it's super, you know, well, good looking and strong hull wise. And as you can see what I've done in here, I should probably use like blast doors or something on the core room. could do like a cool moving door, but I don't know. I feel like that would be really difficult to pull off, and yeah, I don't know if that would. I could do a sliding door maybe. I don't know. It's some things like that are kind of a pain to do, especially when you're in the blueprint editor, because then you have to actually dock them. You have to build it secondarily and dock it to the ship once it's constructed, and that's just a pain. Like building those sliding doors on that shuttle I did. I can't remember what episode that was in, but I think it was like 2 episodes ago. That shuttle, the sliding doors were a pain to figure out, and if I'm doing sliding doors all over the place for this, and I do need sliding doors for the carrier system part of it, then that will be a major pain. So hopefully, or I won't build too many of those. So let's see, how wide do I want this ship? Probably about, needs to be wide enough to hold like quite a few decently sized fighters sideways here. Like one on each side here. I think that's probably a good width, because you'll see why it doesn't need to be as like huge as the shipyard itself soon. But yeah, the shipyard is just dwarfing the station at this point. I don't even know what to do about that. I don't know what to add to the station. It's perfectly functional. So I'm just trying to figure out, obviously if I need to work on something else, then I will do the station, because I still could fill out this bottom part, add another floor down here maybe. I think that might be the move. Add one more floor, and then I can use all this area for more power and stuff if I ever need it. So hopefully, if I have some good, hopefully I'll come up with some good ideas for the station. Otherwise, this ship, kind of forgot about that ship. It's not my best work, I must admit. That one is far better, and this one hopefully will be my best one yet. I was a little worried about using black, but whoops, oh no. Okay, that's good. Once I put the lights inside, it's a lot better than I thought it would be, because it is super dark and impossible to see. It's like Vanta black when you don't have any lights on inside the ship. So, alright, so that'll be about wide enough. I'm trying to think of the shape of this section of the ship. So obviously I need to come up and build the bridge. The bridge will be probably up there somewhere. Maybe if I add, yeah, if I add the bridge, the top of the bridge could be like that, and then the base of it could be like there. So nice and tall. And then, yeah, this is a little complex to get my idea out here. So to figure out how I want to shape this part. I know what I want the front section and the bottom to look like, but I am struggling a little bit with this section. I'll figure it out, I'm sure. Alright, so that was about half an hour of building. It's not exactly anywhere near done, but you can see this is like, well, I built the elevator shaft. Hopefully I will remember to time lapse some of that so that you can kind of see at, like, I don't know, probably triple speed or something, me constructing stuff. And yeah, anyways, so this is like the walking area of this part of the ship, and this is where the fighters will be stored, is all up this thing, and then they'll come down on rails and eject out this doorway on either side. This is where the sliding doors come in. So I would have this like push out and slide all the way up from there and go all the way up, and then fighters will like slide down rails and get ejected out the sides, and then hopefully on recall it'll do the reverse where they fly into the side pit. There'd be like a little pickup station out here, and then they get sent back in via rail. So yeah, hopefully that won't be like stupidly difficult to achieve. I'm a little concerned about the size of this area. I would have to build some pretty small fighters, but if I do like a little wide sort of design with like some wingtips with the weapons on them, I should be able to design fighters, and I want to be able to store like maybe 12. I could probably store up to like 18 or something if I did, or even 20 if I'd made them relatively short. But if I make them tallish, like about the height of the door, or, you know, I want to leave some extra space to make sure it's easier for them to redock, so probably about that would be like the size I'm going for. That is not centered. Oh, there is no center there. That's fine. Like, keep it within this box. Hopefully that'll allow that. So they will be very small ships, unfortunately, but if you have a lot of them and I give them as much shielding as I can possibly fit into a frame that size, they should be capable of fighting, and hopefully I don't have to replace them constantly. I have to look up a way to repair ships without, you know, using like, without having to rebuild them manually or build new ones. Hopefully there's a way to just reconstruct the blocks that they've lost with like a resource or like a storage block and something. I know there's the Astrotech computer and that repairs things, but I don't think it replaces them. So, but yeah, you could come down here and walk, and you would look up and you see just the rows of fighters inside. I think that's going to be awesome. And then up here, this is going to stop. This is going to come up like this to out here, and that would be like the width of that. And then out this way would be like a sort of, I don't know, maybe wavy. I don't know, not wavy necessarily, but I have an idea in my head. It's hard to put to words, but and it would come out and around and about to like here, where the bridge would then stick up and out, come around here, and then down into this, again, sword-like structure where all the fighters are kept. I think it's going to be awesome. I would like to put like some windows along. You can see the fighters lined up from outside. And then for the fighters, because this is like the Hades ship, I'm using like black and orange to symbolize that's kind of what he is. It's like the underworld. And then I would want to make the fighters like, maybe there's like strong glass, right? There's, oh, well, it would be like, I don't know, that's not, maybe not glass, but like mostly white to be like skeleton bone things. So like he's bringing out the dead. I think that'd be cool. So yeah, now you have a general idea of what I'm going for. I'm going to leave this one here. So thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.